Can you name some of the other guys that would be considered your toughest opponents, or just the toughest in general in wrestling outside of yourself?
Well, there's quite a few tough guys maybe no one's ever even heard of. Some of the, when I was getting in, it was Gypsy Joe. Gypsy Joe's who I wanted to be like. You couldn't hurt that old man. He was probably one of the toughest ones. And I mean, there's a lot of guys too. As far as today, who's tough? There's some pretty tough guys out there now. I just fought that Matthew Justice kid last week, and he can take a licking and keep on ticking. He's a tough kid. Who else lately? Judge Joe Dredd, that's another tough guy. Nice guy. Both of them tough guys too.
If people were to discover you in, say, a few decades from now, and you wanted them to relive a few of your favorite matches, I'm sure you could ask that a lot, but what are some of the matches and things you would point them to as far as to watch in your career?
Well, I'm not really one to, hey, look at this, hey, look at that. But I mean, you talked about that match in Philadelphia, 2011, was it with Samoa Joe? 2010 maybe? I don't know around the time frame, but I definitely use that or the movie or stuff like that. Wherever you can take anyone that enjoys anything I've done, sure. I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough question, I guess.
That is tough. Is there anyone that has flat out just refused to wrestle you in the past?
I don't know. I mean, there's the political scenes there. It's not the political stuff is a lot more than you think it is. There's a lot of that stuff, guys. What happens to your top guys if I come in your locker room? They ain't the top guys no more. Just me walking there. So there's a lot of that shit. But I mean, yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Just comes with the territory.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'd rather be the, I'd rather be the guy I am and have the, I see you guys. I'd rather have the reputation I have now than be someone that says what people say you're supposed to say or do what you want. I didn't fucking beat cancer to listen to nobody else. I didn't come back from 156 pounds, stage 3 cancer, just so I could say the right things and do the right things. I do what the fuck I want. I can say what I want, do what I want. I don't care. I'm not at, life's too short. Life's too short to let somebody else tell you what you're supposed to think, what you're supposed to say.
A couple of weeks ago, we streamed the 2-day Carnage Cup show from Tennessee, like somewhere middle of Tennessee. I don't know where that was. Second day, I noticed it was like a huge rain out.
Second day was horrible. Oh my God.
How did you do with that?
I'll be honest. I had a great night the first night. We drank all day, stayed up late, singing Hank Williams Jr. songs. We had a great time Saturday, and Sunday was just horrible. I stayed in my car until time for my match, and then I did my match as quick as I fucking could, so I could hurry up and get back to the goddamn car. Like I was beating that guy's ass, and I was thinking, I just cannot wait to go back and sit in the car. But Sunday, as much fun as Saturday was, Sunday was the opposite. Sunday was not fun.
It looked so hectic. I couldn't even imagine you standing in the ring with that much rain.
No, I stayed in the car until time for the match, and got the match over as quick as I could, and back to the car.
Any parting words you want to say to your fans that are watching this here on Title Match Network?
No, just I love them, and I do it for you guys. I do all the stuff I do for you. I mean, there's a reason I'm here. You just have to remember to always, in any game you're playing, in the game, whether it's financial, emotional, anything you're doing in life, there's going to be people playing the game at the same time you do. And they might start out on a different place on the board than you do. Some of them might be ahead of you, some of them might be behind you. And we don't get to pick where we start on the board. That's not up to us. But the one thing that is up to us is when we quit. Only you are in charge of when you quit. So just, if you never quit, you can't win if you quit. As long as you're still playing, you might win. You might not win, but you might. If you quit, you're for sure not going to win. So don't quit. No matter what a doctor says to you, or whatever. Who cares? The Japanese doctor said I was never gonna walk again. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Yeah. Then doctors was talking about normal people, I guess, but it's too damn dumb to quit.
It's beautiful. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time, sir, to be here, and,
Oh, thank you, man.
and hope we can do this again in the future. You know, really, really appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Anytime, you know, or if you think about something later on, you want to call me on the phone and add to it, that's fine. You know, they put a picture of me there. And,
Yeah, right.
You can just talk over the phone, over the picture, but that's fine anytime, dude.
We'll pop you up. I really appreciate that too.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thanks for bringing me something other than IPA.
Of course, yeah.
Boy, oh boy. I've had coffee now. I've had 2 coffees.